both look really cute.
You look good, Jessica.
Thank you.
You look fantastic. And you said you haven't...
Starving.
I was going to say you haven't eaten a piece of bread in 6 months.
No, I'm starving. I'm telling you, I'm very hungry.
When's the last time you had pizza?
Oh, God. Honestly, pizza?
A slice of pizza.
And I'm going to be honest, because you know I'm
12:30 a.m. last
very...
night.
So you had
I got some in the fridge.
In the elevator on the way up to the apartment, I had a whole pie.
Yeah, 12:30 last night. I had a white slice. It was a small one.
You did?
Yeah.
I love white pizza.
Isn't it great?
I love
That's
white.
the only kind I'll eat is white pizza. I'm going to be honest. The last time I had a slice of pizza, probably 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what
cauliflower pizza?
You have that?
No, that was maybe a year ago.
Because cauliflower pizza is even on that. Even that can sneak
but
up on you.
that had flour in it. But I haven't had that in a year.
Is it like
haven't had flour in
a
a very
gluten
long
thing
time.
or whatever it is?
No. I don't eat flour. I don't eat a lot of sugar anymore. Not hardly any sugar. I'm a food addict, so I had to give up foods.
You look great.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
she looks fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh, my
you.
God,
I lost
yeah.
a lot of weight. I mean, I used to be a house. This is the kind of thing where people
Now
get
you're a
upset
condo.
Now you're a townhouse. You're a pool house now.
Now I'm a cabana.
I'm a mansion.
Oh my! That is the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. I used to
You
be
can't
a,
see
I used to be
shit,
a
though.
mansion, and now I'm a tutor.
But you have to feel like a different person, right?
I feel like a different person. I do. I say I lost a ton of weight. I keep some weight on so I don't get assaulted.
Yes.
And I've gotten some people online. Some women are like, "You can still get assaulted if you're heavy." I'm like, not as much. You're not going to get no. Because I've been assaulted, and it happens more when you have.
Wow. I wonder if there's stats like there's a stat sheet on assaults per weight class.
Yeah. Well, Homeless Pimp has lost a bunch of weight too, and Homeless Pimp hasn't had a slice of pizza in a year either.
Yeah.
Not one slice, but you're 2 years.
His assaults have spiked.
Listen, you guys.
He gets assaulted.
You guys know me. Listen, I get so fucking angry when people get upset when I talk about my weight stuff. I weighed 330 pounds, okay? If I want to fucking talk about my weight stuff, I was enormous. I was not okay.
Right.
I was not okay. I was dying. I was not okay.
When did you weigh 330? How long ago?
When you knew me. I mean, this was like 12 years ago. I mean, I was incredibly heavy. If you Google me, I barely fit on the screen. I was fucking enormous.
You never in your life thought that you could get to the weight you're at now.
No, I have been at the weight I'm at now. Like in college, I was skinny. I got skinny. I went on like Jenny Craig. I lost a ton of weight.
How's she doing?
I was as thin. I don't know. I ate her. I was.
Is she real?
Yes.
She's a
I
woman?
don't know if she's still
I've never
alive.
seen her face.
Jenny Craig is real.
Is she a real person?
She's transgender. Her name's Craig Jenny now.
Wow, Jenny Craig born Genevieve Goudros.
Jenny is amazing.
Born Genevieve Goudros.
Genevieve Goudros.
She's like, you have to weigh all your food.
She was born 1932.
Craig Jenny is brilliant.
Craig was born in Berwick, Louisiana, and married Sidney Craig in 1979.
Craig Jenny.
Craig Jenny.
Wait, 32? That means she's 90?
She must be 90
She's
years
90?
old.
She's the one
Look
on the
at
right
her.
in the green shirt.
Oh, her husband Sid
Her
Craig
birthday's
died.
coming up. She's going to be 90.
Well, she's going to be 90.
My grandma's 90.
It says age 89 ranch.
Boy, she made a fortune.
Oh, my God. She might be the most well-known weight loss person. Like Jenny Craig is got to be worth more money than Weight Watchers person. Who do you think has more money, Jenny Craig or Lucille Roberts? Who do you think?
Jenny Craig.
Is Lucille Roberts?
That's the gym. Isn't that a woman's
but that's
gym?
the gym from like the 80s.
No, but I mean,
does that exist still?
Well, yeah.
Lucille Roberts' net worth $30 million.
Really?
Wow.
And now Jenny
Craig's worth more.
$100 million.
All right, let's do it.
$300 million.
I'm telling you, she's
Damn.
so much money.
So that's more than everybody. That's more than
she's
Jane
single now,
Fonda, Richard
fellas.
Simmons. Yeah.
Her husband dead.
300 million.
$300 million. I never tried a weight loss
it's there. They work,
program
but you
like that.
But this is the thing. I was an athletic kid. I was pretty thin, but in a Jewish house, if you're 10 pounds overweight, you're enormous. You're fat. Yeah. So I went to fat camp, and then I got fatter every year.
Fat camp is a real thing?
Yeah, I went to fat camp for 4 years. I talk about it on stage a lot now.
It's a camp.
I'm writing a movie about fat camp.
Really?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Was it just geared toward
who's going to play
activities like so you lose weight? Is that what it's for?
It's you go. No, it's okay. You go and you literally get woken up at 6 a.m. and you have to go walking for 3 miles in the dead heat in the middle of the summer. I went in the Berkshires with mostly Jewish kids, not all Jewish kids.
But wait.
I was not even fat.
What is it?
I'm not kidding. I was athletic.
What is it cloaked as? You don't tell your kids you're going. It doesn't say
you're
like
going to fat
it doesn't
camp.
say like fat camp on the sign and spray paint when you go through the fat.
It's like wellness camp, but it is fat camp. It's fat camp. It's everyone's like
everybody
heavy.
Was fat.
Well, I was like the thinnest. I was one of the thinnest kids, but it was.
Some
kids are obese.
And what would they do? Would they
hundreds of kids? I'm not kidding. Yeah, I went. I'm not kidding.
And they all knew that they were there because they were overweight.
Oh yeah, that's
Doesn't
why
that do something to the psyche?
Of course.
Yeah,
it's more rhetorical, but yeah.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Chris,
and listen, I'll tell you all about it. You eat very small meals, you're restricted, and then you're not going to believe that. It's really crazy. You would line up in your bathing suit like on the hills to get weighed every Saturday.
No.
And then you would get weighed. You would get weighed where you ate. Talk about how sick that is. You got weighed in the mess hall where you ate every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They would have scales lined
this
up.
Doesn't
and that's
exist
where you
anymore.
got weight. Yes, it does.
Not in this fashion.
Yes, it does.
What's fat camp called now?
I went to Camp Kingsmont. See if it's still
Camp
open.
Kingsmont.
It is still open.
They weighed you in front of everybody?
There's Camp Shane. That's the biggest one.
They weighed you in front of everyone?
Yeah, well, you got weighed. Everyone lined up to get weighed, so people saw you getting weighed. I swear to God, this is true.
How is that?
Look, that's where I went, Kingsmont.
Wow. It's called the Fit Farm. Now they call it the Fit Farm.
The Fit Farm.
Look at this.
They hired some PR.
These kids aren't even overweight at
Well,
all.
Oh
right.
my God,
so
that's
I was not
insane.
very heavy. I'm telling you, I blew up. Every summer I got fatter and fatter.
Because of this?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
Well, they're
because I didn't learn
as,
anything.
They're making it like as an active fitness camp. Fitness is different than we're shipping you away.
Well, we did do sports all day, but listen, this is the thing. Every morning, and then you would go walking up and down hills next to cows in the pasture.
Oh my God! They were like these are last year's
I know
campers.
It sounds like I'm being funny, but you would I felt like we would hold on to the trunks of the other fucking. Of the other, kids, and you would just walk up and down, sweat like it was the dead of summer.
Did you?
And you would like with all the other kids in the camp, walk up and down the hills, and like people would drive by, and it was mortifying.
How were the
counselors? Because you were with all fat kids, so they were all
they
thin.
Better be, yeah.
And they were all. I felt like they were all in programs in college, for stuff that you would have done, you know what I'm saying,
right?
Like physical therapy, or nutrition. But I felt like every night they probably went back to their bunks and like got high and drunk and like made fun of.
That's what they do.
Were they nice?
That's what they do in the movies.
Nice.
They were nice. So like it wasn't like nobody was like abusing you or anything like that.
But wait. If your parents had felt that you were fit to their liking, would you have gone to camp? Or were they like, Jessica,
I went to camp also.
You're going to a fat camp.
For years. I went to camp for years. But my parents had a hard time with me being heavy. Because they had a lot of issues with their own looks. I came from that. From the way you looked, from, appearance was important. And they cared about me. They didn't, it was a lot of it was they didn't want me to be made fun of. They wanted me to, that was a lot of it. It wasn't like they were
sending you to fat camp for them, not you.
Well, I think they were sending it for me too, to help me, and a part of
But it didn't help you; it made it worse.
Well, it's not like they did it to be me. I think they were doing it to help me, and a part of me wanted to go too. I was a teenager, so I thought, let me go away for the summer.
Well, it must have been
and look good, and try to get healthier. And then I became friends with people, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't like a horrible experience. I had fun.
Yeah,
I was around nice people who accepted me. It's not like I wasn't popular in school, though.
Right, of
course.
course,
I always had friends because I was funny.
Yeah, I was going to say you're hilarious.
When you were
it was
there,
not it wasn't good for me. I'll tell you that much. It was not good because it got me heavier and heavier and heavier.
How so?
Because I didn't learn anything, and then I would lose all this weight quickly, and then go right back to school and gain it right back plus more. because it's not healthy.
So you go back to school in September and be like, what'd you do for your summer? I'd
be like, oh my God, it was a great summer and looked great.
And they were like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, wait. When you were there at that age, though, did you acknowledge it as fat camp? Did you all the kids be like, we're at fat camp?
Yeah.
We know where we are.
Yeah, we all knew we were at fat camp.
Really?
Was there anybody who wasn't fat at all? Like they were noticeably skinny, but they were in fat camp because their parents thought they were fat?
Well, that was me, kind. I mean, not
you
my
weren't
parents
fat
didn't,
compared to them.
Would they take a shredded kid?
I was the least. I was like not. I was athletic. Like I was always played sports.
Yeah.
I mean, I played tennis in high school and lacrosse and volleyball, but I was like 10.
We know
15
you're a lesbian.
Pounds.
Tell us you're a lesbian without telling us.
I ate a lot of box. I mean, I was.
But it's keto.
Yeah. If you ate more of that, you'd be thinner because that has no calories.
I mean, I was also molested in fat camp by a counselor. But
That's the show.
Yeah, but I think I asked for it because my clothes were tight. My clothes were really tight, so I think I asked for it.
And what happened? How'd they molest you?
It wasn't like a gangbang, no, it was a counselor. I was like 14, and a counselor would hit on me. This guy Fred, he was so perverted, but I didn't know it at the time.
Fred, you're a fucking freak.
Fred, you piece of shit. Fred, if you're watching right now, we know that you are.
Look
what you've done.
I look like Fred.
Identify Fred.
I want to play Fred in the movie.
Yeah, you can molest kids. I'll get you the part.
Oh my God, who's gonna play you?
I don't know. Maybe Barney.
Jonah Hill.
Wait, would they accept a shredded kid?
Could you imagine Jonah Hill's new role? 14-year-old.
Wait, who
And
was
I'm
the big
molesting
black
Jonah
woman
Hill
that
in the movie.
that played the girl?
Precious?
Yeah.
Gabardine, Sidibe, Gabardine. Sidibe Gabardine.
Could you imagine if that's who played me? I'm sorry, I have the giggles.
Are you high?
No, I feel like I am when I'm
want
around
edibles?
you guys. No, Chris, I'm sober.
Oh, no, it's sober. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I relapsed on Chris.
She went to sober. She went to sober camp.
What'd you say?
She went to sober camp. I have a question. Would they admit a shredded child? Like if you were a child that want to feel
like a skinny shredded child, ripped
good about
up.
yourself. Like
Probably.
Did anyone ever get? Did they have like you had to meet certain like they're like you can't come in these you can't like did you have to be a certain anyone could join even if because it was a fitness camp really right? So if a kid was in good shape, would you get a kid in good shape in there as well? And then they thought who they were.
I don't think they would let in a kid who was like really in good shape.
They would discriminate?
I don't think
Reverse?
Yeah, I don't think they would. I just don't think. I don't know how that would work. Like if a kid didn't have weight to lose, how they would come in. But it was pretty crazy. I mean, the whole thing was.
How long was it?
Well, you could go for a month or 2 months.
So you slept there?
But we also. You stay in a bunk.
Oh, because there's like camps where you go every day.
No. This was sleepaway camp.
This was like from the movies. Have you ever? Do you know? I don't even know. Like that world is so foreign to me. I've never done that in my life. Can you imagine going away for the summer and just staying with friends in a?
Oh my God! Well, I went away from 6 years old to 16.
No.
I was never
10
home.
years you went away for the summer.
Sleepaway camp. That's a Jewish thing.
How often do you see your family or parents or outside friends?
They come for visiting day. They come once.
It's like a prison.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I couldn't wait to go away.
Really?
I begged to go away.
Same kids every year, though, so you kind of grew up with them?
I'm still friends with people.
And the camps are beautiful,
Yeah, but
right?
what if you got in
Upstate,
shape?
Stunning.
After 3 seasons, you got in shape, you weren't allowed back in?
No,
if it worked, if it's supposed to work, why did you go for 10 years?
No. I didn't go to fat camp for 10 years. I went to regular camp
okay.
for years. And then I went to fat camp when I was a teenager because I did have issues. I always had issues with food because I grew up in an environment where food was a very fucked up thing in my house.
Yeah.
A lot of fucked up shit with food. You know, people grow up with alcoholism, with drug addiction. The stuff in my house was food.
Okay.
Food stuff.
Major food stuff.
Wow.
Major. Yeah. There was restrictions. We never had food in the house. You know, it was like really fucked up with food.
Okay.
Would you now, if one of your daughters was overweight, would you ever send them to the fat camp or never?
Never. And I would never restrict food from them. I will always have food in the house. So one of the biggest things
we call
that
it
was a
intermittent
mistake.
fasting now.
What?
We call it intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away.